Ed Sheeran's a freaking legend, man. Thanks. Thank you. I have the tendency to make people sleepy. You love to vibe past my comments. I'm gonna just vibe right over it. No, I promise I'm not. I'm drinking apple juice. I'm an orange juice guy, though. Villages. Whoa. Who are you? That was weird. Unless I know you. Something from One Direction. The song that I sang on The Voice was from One Direction. What was it? I'm having mad brain fartage right now. Can't remember. Oh yeah, I can't have orange juice without pulp in it. It's the best. It's my favorite drink ever is orange juice. But not plain. Mad pulp. Yes, wait. I already forget that song. Oh, What Makes You Beautiful? You don't know. What's the first line of the song? My dogs are being suspicious. Oh, you're insecure. You're insecure. Don't know why. You're turning heads when you walk through the door. Don't need makeup to cover up. Being the way that you are is enough. Everyone else in the room can see it. Oh man. Everyone else but you. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. You don't know. You don't know you're beautiful. Yeah. Forgot about that song. You know what's crazy? You guys want to know some crazy information on the DL, on the down low? Okay, guys. Where'd the nose ring go? It disappeared. Totally disappeared. So originally, when I was doing the show, they had told me, and this was the only reason I had agreed to do it. They had told me that I could sing. I had this song called Tongue Twister, and they told me that I could sing Tongue Twister on the show, and I'd be the first person to perform an original song on The Voice. And I was like, bet, I want to sing my own song, not a cover. Like I love singing other people's songs, but because I love songs, But I'm an artist. I'm trying to do my own stuff. And they told me yes, and then the day before my audition, they told me no. And then I had to sing What Makes You Beautiful. Tongue Twister Cranks, thanks. No, that run. They played me. Hey, I'm not going to say yes or no. All I'm going to say is just that information right there. I'm going to leave you with that, and you can marinate on it. Hey, Juliana. I promise you, I'm not ignoring you. Hi, Shay. Hello, howdy. You guys want to know another funny story? So one time, I remember you took me and Eric to a football game. You dodge. Wait, oh, bro, I was thinking, oh. Wait, what's your name? The username that said that I drove you and my little brother to a football game. What's your name? Then I'll know, because I can't tell from your Instagram handle and your picture. What happened to Goodbyes and Tongue Twister? Okay, so story time. I absolutely love those songs. They're first songs, the second and third song that I have like ever made in my entire life. And you took me to a football game. Sick. And so I had originally, like, when I started making music, when I was like 18, 17, I used to work with these dudes in Tampa, and they were like, you know, they saw me and they were like, yo, let us like try to work with you. And I was like, all right, cool. So they weren't really doing a lot for me, and they were being kind of shady, and they were just like not giving me cool vibes, and I had been with them. And so I left. The contract ended, and I professionally said like, yo, I'm gonna try to move on from this Tampa town and try to go to LA. And they were mad offended by it, but it's like, yo, you weren't really even like treating me like I was doing everything by myself anyway. So recently on Tongue Twister and Goodbyes, those dudes went into my Spotify and replaced my songs with the unmastered versions of those songs. So like they hit up Spotify and said, hey, can you switch those songs out and put these versions in? And they put like the unmixed version, which means like there's no mixing on it, and it sounded really bad, like quality. So I had to take them down, because these guys were just trying to mess with me because I didn't want to work with them anymore. But I stopped working with them on on the way that it was supposed to. I waited for the contract to end, and like this was back in I was like a senior in high school. Like I had been with them for that year, and and it was before Press Play. It was before, like, it was just literally, it was when I was singing Under the Bridge, guys. When I was singing Under this bridge, that's when I had found them, and they had to went into my Spotify and tried to put in a really weird version of the song. So I took them down. So that, to answer your guys' questions, that's what happens. And sometimes I'm such a nice person to everyone that I put my guard down sometimes, and I see the good in everyone. So I have like had previous tendencies to like be oblivious to people who aren't so cool, thinking that, like, I don't know. It's like a curse and a blessing at the same time, but that's what happens. So bam, so that's why it's not on there. But I'm working on it, because I'm definitely playing those songs live. Goodbyes goes hard live, so I have to put that one back on there. Do I have a favorite song of my own, or is it not out yet? Using Me is what I have out right now. Using Me is my favorite one to listen to. Watch My Fire was my favorite one. Making Watch My Fire was so much fun. And but my all-time one that I have that's my favorite is honestly it's like a rap-ish, sing-ish song that I made with Jack, called Raging Waters. And it's my all-time favorite song that I've made to listen to. It's called Raging Waters, and we made it when we were in Florida. And it's just like, I listen to it every day. It's like a message to ourselves that everything's gonna be okay, kind of thing. Sliding on the beat like I'm going to raging waters, moving so fast, forgot why I even started. Maybe someday my boss gonna tell me that he's proud. Yeah, yeah. Release it? He told me to release it, but I don't know. Like, cause God, I make all types of stuff. Like I want to eventually like write things for other people, like other artists. I mean, not eventually, I am and I have. But I mean, like, I write rock songs and I write country songs and I write pop songs and rap songs especially. I love like everything. So I do make everything. So I have all these songs that I just love that I probably can't ever put out unless I have another artist do it. But the song Raging Waters is like, I love it. Sliding on the beat like I'm going to raging waters, moving so fast, forgot why I even started. Maybe someday my papa's gonna tell me that he's proud. It's just like we listen to it and we're like, dang, why are we stressed out? Like, we just gotta chill. It's like one of those songs. Bye, I love you too. Does my guitar have a name? Yep. Blue. BLU. But I do have the next song coming out, That's Okay. It's a bumper. It's a slappy pappy, you guys. This one, it's so hard. Wait. A video on Twitter of it is out. I don't really wanna think about last weekend. Got out of hand, if I could, I would change it. I don't really wanna think about last week, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't really wanna think about last weekend. Got up at 20 if I put out one. So crazy, so good. I don't really wanna think about last weekend. I have that one, and then the one coming after that is called Miss You in the Morning. I miss you in the morning, waking up, memories pouring, thinking about the good times and the bad. How come all the good things never last? But I have songs. I have them waiting to, like, honestly, I'm just waiting on like one thing. I really want to drop videos with them. So, yeah. But just know they're on the way. They're stacking and racking. Oh yeah. Paris. So some of you guys a while back were on a live where I made a song on my live with my homies, the supporters on here, and like me and Bardo and I were making a song. I think it was like the first day that we ever met too. And I went live and we were like, guys, in this 1 hour live, we're gonna make a freaking banger. And then we were gonna have you guys help us. And we did. And everyone, I have the live still to, like, if I ever dropped it, like, the credit would go to everyone that, like, said a line. So that was fun. I do want to do something with that. I was gonna give it to my homie Tate Brusso. And yeah, but that one's a sick song too. Yeah, it's getting really cold in the middle of the night. Yeah, I really wanna hold you closer. Wanna hold you closer. Yeah, yeah. Get into it. But yeah, Paris was fun. did a song with the homies and the fans, and then this next one, That's Okay, is gonna, oh man, I keep thinking about being on a stage and just having the bass hit. Boom, I learned my lesson. Boom, once or twice. Yeah, I let myself down. Boom, I tried to leave me a lesson. Always thought I would, but I never got around to it. I don't really wanna think my best weekend. Just Ava. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Oh, that would be crazy. Just playing shows with my best friends. There just has to be demand, you know what I mean? Like, the fam is getting bigger. The Ozone fam is getting bigger for sure. And I talk about going on tour all the time and like talking about concerts, and it's like I am going to do those things, and especially manifestation, speaking it out loud and speaking it into existence is something that I take seriously. So I speak it into existence. But in order for me to do those things, I do need to grow more. You know what I mean? So yeah. Tampa show would be so hype. Tampa show is gonna be so freaking crazy. Oh, Emily Arena. I just can't wait until I have a show at Emily Arena in Tampa, and like all my teachers that told me I wasn't gonna be shit are gonna come through, and I'm like, ha, got him. These nuts. That's one thing I'm definitely gonna do, is just roll up to my old high school and like just all decked out and just go to my teachers that never really fucked with me. And I did well in school. That's the thing. I did really well in school, but I remember one time in my class, and I had dropped my first song ever. It was called That Feeling, and it is called That Feeling, and it dropped, and my whole class was like, so like this one kid at my table was like, yo, so you dropped a song? He's like, I listened to it. It was all right. And I was like, oh, I mean, thanks. It's my first song ever. And I'm like, yeah, one day, like, I want to be up there with like the big guys like Drake and Justin Bieber. And then the whole entire class laughed at me. The whole class laughed at me. And then the teacher was like, oh, everyone can dream, leave them alone. And it's like, I'm being serious. Like, I want to do that. And then the same week, my English teacher, and I have a video of this literally on my Instagram. It was amazing. My English teacher, while we would do our assignments, would have like the class radio play. And the big pop radio station that we would listen to, all of a sudden you just hear him go, like, in the middle of, after the class laughed at me, same week, radio station goes, okay, so we're gonna have this new artist come on, or we're gonna play this new artist that we've been like hearing his song kind of like a little bit, you know, through our homie saying his name. And then all of a sudden That Feeling started playing in class, and everyone looked at me. And it was such a weird feeling, and my friends started filming me. And yeah, so that happened in high school, and it was like the biggest, like, screw you, bro. There's like one specific kid that like I really just like, yeah, I have a video of it too. It's like me sitting in my chair, and all of a sudden I'm just like, and you just hear the guy go, so this is That Feeling by Anthony Ortiz, and they're like voting on it, like we're gonna give it a yes or no, and like, and they were gonna, like, if we like the song, then we're gonna let him play at the next like pop show that we have in Tampa, and they started playing, and I was like, oh my god, like, that is my song on the radio. And then it finished, and they were like, They're like, it's a yes from all of us. Like, we love this song, actually. So I ended up playing this show there. So that was crazy. Yeah. So I can't wait to just go back to my school that I went to and like pop up at my teachers and be like, ha. Like, screw you guys. I got A's in your class and I still like, oh man. Can't wait. And I'm going to film it so I can show you guys. Your life is a movie. Sometimes I feel like it is. Sometimes I feel like Forrest Gump. I'm not even going to lie. Not even going to lie. So much crazy things happen to me. And I'll talk about them one day on an interview. Let me see. What's something else that happened to me that was crazy? A lot of it's like crazy stuff that I can't like say on live. Like just insane experiences. Like I lived in a really crazy small town. I mean, I used to move every 6 months because my mom, military, my mom was in training for disarming bombs in the military, and my dad worked at a hospital, so we used to travel a lot and lived in a lot of different places. Absolutely. Bitch, you wanna be like the baby. It's all good. My favorite place? Honestly, I really like LA. Because I always was like in small towns. Like I grew up like throwing hay and like working on farms, and then I did like a weird job. Like I was a baker's man, and then I worked construction and I pumped concrete in my junior year of high school. And like I just did all these crazy like moved to all these really small towns. So like the moment that I got to like a city like New York and LA, like I fell in love with it. Yeah. I was literally building houses in high school trying to make some money. I was saving up for my plane tickets to go play shows. Like first press play. Oh, here's a crazy story. And this is how my entire like hold on, let me put my guitar down. This is how my entire kind of music career got even like ignited a little bit. So I told you guys I used to sing under this bridge in Tampa. And it's crazy because some of you guys in this live have seen me and have sent me videos of me playing under that bridge. It's crazy. But one time this guy passed by and he was like, hey, so I want you to come play at this show that I'm having called Wine and Rhyme. I was like, sick. Go play Wine and Rhyme, met some really cool homies there. And it was like all rappers. It was like all rappers in this show. And then here's me just like singing with my guitar, but they all thought it was super sick. So I was like, okay, so I got my respect from that place. And this girl came up to me and she was like, hey, so I work for this place called Press Play and I'm a photographer for Press Play. The guy who throws the shows there wants you to come perform at his last show. Hunter Robinson, what's going on, my guy? So I was like, is this real? Like, how do I know I can trust you? She's like, I have a plane ticket for you. I can have a plane ticket ready for you and your information for your hotel ready for you. So I was like, okay, like for sure, let's do it. So I flew there, and I flew there with the girl that worked for him. I go there, and everyone at the show is like looking at me like on press play, like they don't know me. Like, who is this kid? Like the twins, like everybody, like they became my like closest homies. The twin, I love David and Dylan, And they were like looking at me like I was crazy, like, who is this guy like staying in our hotel, like. And then I go to the show, and the time comes for the last press play show, and I'm like getting ready to go on stage, and David's like, yo, like, who are you, bro? And I'm like, what do you mean? You flew me out here? And it turns out the girl that was a photographer at the show, she didn't work for David at all. She was like, she was a fan of press play. And she lied to me and bought me a plane ticket and flew me out there. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I ended up paying the DJ $20 to play my song, and I grabbed the microphone and I went and I ran out on stage. And everyone was like, whoa, what the heck is this kid? Who is this kid? And like, yeah. So first show I ever played like that, I paid the DJ $20 to play my song, and I ran out on stage and started singing goodbyes. Hey, L. Hope you're living well. That rhymed. So yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna say any names. We're homies now. But isn't that crazy? I'm thankful for the situation, because I would have never I met a lot of my like first homies there, and it was crazy. Like, this girl flew me out there, and I'm thinking she works for them, and she absolutely does not at all. Is it the video where the lights are like purple? Yes. It was at a place in like New Jersey, Newark. It was a Newark show at a place called oh man, I forget it. Props to you for doing that, 'cause literally I was like, I flew all this way out here, bro. Like, it is mad cold. Like, I'm not gonna come out here and just be treated like this and not perform like I was told I was going to do. But then turns out she lied to me, and then after I performed, one of the guys that worked for Press Play came up to me, and he was like, yo, like, don't ever do that again, but like, good shit. So I literally like randomly stole the stage. Like, everyone was like so confused, like, who the fuck is this guy? So that happened. Yeah, I went to, it's crazy. It was a crazy venue. It was like, there's a roller coaster place in there, and there was like games and a stage. What was it called? Oh, I forget what it was called. But yeah, so that happened. I met a lot of cool homies there. What kind of genre is the easiest to write music in? Honestly, whatever your favorite is. When you start, the thing is I always tell people this: don't write music thinking what is a hit song. Write music thinking what is my favorite. You want to be writing your own favorite music. You know what I mean? Because then that's when you enjoy it the most. Whatever you enjoy doing the most is, and don't even think of it as the easiest. There's not like the easiest. It's like, what is your favorite? Security would have escorted you out if you did that at VidCon. I was about to do that at VidCon. I swear to God, Ada. Literally at VidCon, I was seriously, I promise you, I was talking to everyone about it. VidCon invited me to come out there and do a stage performance, and then they told me that I couldn't, but there was still a set time that was empty right there, so I was literally just about to go on main stage and just steal the microphone and just do what I did the first time. I went to VidCon last year for my first time ever. It was cool. I have 1 minute and 20 seconds left on this live. I don't like it when artists only write music for it to be a hit or popular. It doesn't feel authentic. Well, thing is like, I mean, I totally agree with you. I call it formula music. There's like X equals Y equals MC squared kind of music. Like, if we plug this in right here and this bridge goes right here, then the hook will be right here. It's like, no, bro. Like, what sounds good? What do you like? I agree with you. You told me you were going to go up there and I was waiting. Yeah, I know, but then Jake Paul ended up going up. Anthony, you're going to do more cameos? Yes, tomorrow. And I will shave for them, I promise. Oh, hi, Lola. I have 27 seconds remaining. I'm ready to jam out to Goodbyes live. Honestly, I have the one Fires video of everyone singing goodbye as that playlist live, and that's my favorite like performance I've ever done, honestly. Your tattoos are fire. Thank you. I love this one. Hi, Rachel. Or, well, I guess bye, Rachel. It's 5, 4, 3. All right, guys. Love you so much. Thanks for watching my live. Good night.